Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I miss you all so much and I hope you're having a great time at home. Today I wanted to do a special second step lesson. Today we'll talk about how to figure out how you're feeling. Now when we want to figure out how we're feeling, we don't go and look in the mirror and then look at our face and try and decide how we're feeling. Instead, we look for clues in our own body and in the world around us to tell us how we're feeling. The first thing we do to help figure out how we're feeling is we look for clues in our body. We try and see if our body is feeling different. Maybe our stomach is feeling different, maybe our head is feeling different, but we look at clues in our body to tell us if we're feeling a little strange. The next thing we do is we look at the world around us and we try and think if something happened that might have made us feel different. Did someone make us upset? Is there a reason that we might be angry or worried? And when we do these two things, we become a detective. And we use all of these clues to help figure out how we're feeling. Now I want to introduce you to my friend. This is Samara. And Samara is about to begin her day at school, but she notices that her tummy feels upset and she doesn't feel so good. And then the first thing that she does is she does what we said the first thing she should do, is to look at her body and look for clues. So she thinks about her body and she says, my stomach doesn't feel so good and my head is bothering me a little bit also. I think that means that I'm feeling an emotion, but I need to figure out what that emotion is. So the next thing she does is she thinks about her life and she thinks, is there anything going on that might make me be worried or angry or upset? And then she remembers that her grandpa's feeling a little sick. And Samara realizes that she's worried about her grandpa and she's worried about the fact that he's not feeling well. So she decides that she's going to speak to one of the grown-ups in her class, and she decides to go over to her teacher and tell her teacher how she's feeling. Now when Samara talks to her teacher, she says, my stomach feels a little upset and my head hurts too. And I think that I'm feeling worried because my grandpa's not feeling well. And her teacher says, Samara, thank you so much for sharing that with me. That was a great thing that you did. You were a detective. You used the clues from your body and from the world around you, and you figured out how you were feeling. The next great thing that you did is you spoke to a grown-up. And grown-ups can help you figure out your feelings and help you feel better. Remember we spoke about in Magenu, the 5 people on our safety star chart? Those are the people we can go to when we're feeling feelings that make us sad or uncomfortable or worried, and those are the people that are responsible to keep us safe. So Samara was so happy that she did the right thing, and she went to talk to her teacher, who made her feel much better. Her stomach started feeling better, and her headache went away. Now, I want to introduce you to another one of my friends. This is Barry, and Barry wants to tell you about a trip that he took to the doctor. Now, he told me that one day his mother picked him up from school and said it was time to go for a checkup and get some shots. Barry does not like shots, and he realized that his stomach was feeling upset and he started feeling really hot. And Barry started thinking, what's going on that might make me feel this way? And he remembered that he really does not like shots. So he used the clues from his body and from the world around him to realize that he was feeling worried. And on the way to the doctor, he said, Mommy, I'm feeling a little worried about going to the doctor. I really don't like shots. And his mommy said, Barry, thank you so much for sharing with me how you feel. But I will hold your hand the entire time, and I'll be there with you the whole time that the doctor gives you the shots. And Barry felt so much better. As you can tell, he looks very happy now. Now I want to read you all a book. It's called My Many Colored Days by Dr. Seuss. Some days are yellow, some are blue. On different days, I'm different too. You'd be surprised how many ways I change on different colored days. On bright red days, how good it feels to be a horse and kick my heels. On other days, I'm other things. On bright blue days, I flap my wings. Some days, of course, feel sort of brown. Then I feel slow and low, low down. Then comes a yellow day, and whee, I'm a busy, busy bee. Gray days, everything is gray. I watch, but nothing moves today. Then all of a sudden, I'm a circus seal. On my orange days, that's how I feel. Green days, deep, deep in the sea. Cool and quiet fish, that's me. On purple days, I'm sad. I groan, I drag my tail. I walk alone. But when my days are happy pink, jump, it's great. And just not think. Then come my black days, mad and loud. I howl, I growl at every cloud. Then comes a mixed up day, and wham, I don't know who or what I am. But it all turns out just right, you see, and I go back to being me. There are some things I want to talk to you about this book. The first thing is that you saw that Dr. Seuss used all the different colors to help understand how he feels. If you're having a hard time describing how you feel, you can also choose a color that expresses how you're feeling today. Another important thing that Dr. Seuss said in the book is that you might feel a lot of different feelings at once, and that's okay. Sometimes we feel 2 feelings, sometimes we feel 1, sometimes we feel more than 2, and sometimes we're just very confused. That's why it's important to always speak to an adult when we feel sad or worried or confused, and an adult can help us understand our feelings and make us feel better. I hope you all enjoyed the second step lesson today, and I want to tell you all an activity that you can do at home. You can all draw a person, that can be yourself, and in that person, I want you to color how that person is feeling. So if you feel like you have a little bit of an upset stomach, maybe you can color in the stomach a little bit red. Or if you're having a headache, you can put some black in the head. Or if you're feeling warm or hot, you can color the body where you're feeling hot. And then you can go over it with the adult that's home with you, maybe one of your parents or your siblings, and they can help you figure out what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, and how they can help make you feel better. I'm so happy I was able to talk with you all today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.